When I was 10, I was sent to my cousin's house for the weekend. They lived in a big old house with creaky floors and tall shadows. It was the kind of house that was made for a game of hide and seek. My older cousin Mark was it. As me and his sister Sarah got ready to hide, he held up a hand. "Wait," he said, and his voice was serious. "We have a rule in this house. The whistle rule. I'd never heard of that. What's the whistle rule?" Mark looked at his sister, then back at me. "When you're hiding, you might hear me call your name. You might hear me say, 'I give up,' or 'game's over.' Do not come out." "When do we come out?" I asked. "You only come out," Mark said, "when you hear the all clear." The all clear is me whistling this. He whistled 2 sharp notes, then 1 low one. It was simple, easy to remember. "Only come out for the whistle," he said. "No matter what. Got it?" I nodded, even though I thought he was just being weird. Mark turned to the wall and started counting from 50. 50. 49. Sarah grabbed my hand and pulled me upstairs. "Quick! The attic!" We ran up the narrow stairs and hid behind a row of old dusty suitcases. We sat in the dark, trying not to breathe too loud. We heard Mark's voice from downstairs. "Ready or not, here I come." Silence. The attic was hot and smelled like old wood. I was just about to whisper to Sarah that this was a boring hiding spot when we heard footsteps on the stairs. Creak, creak, creak. Mark was coming. We held our breath. The footsteps stopped right at the top of the stairs, just outside our hiding spot. "I found you," I heard Mark whisper. I was about to stand up and say, "Aw, man," when Sarah put her hand on my arm like a vice. She was staring, wide-eyed, into the darkness. "Come on out, guys," Mark's voice said. "Game's over." Sarah was shaking her head, her eyes squeezed shut. "Why?" I whispered. "He found us." "That's not Mark," she whispered back. "What are you talking about?" I said. Then the voice changed. "I know you're in here." It wasn't Mark's voice anymore. It was low and rough, like someone scraping rocks together. My heart stopped. The footsteps were heavy now, walking around the attic. Stomp, stomp. It was looking for us. I could see a huge shadow moving against the dusty light from the window. It was much, much taller than my cousin. It was sniffing the air. A loud, wet sniffing sound. It stopped right in front of the suitcases we were hiding behind. We were trapped. "Come out!" it roared. I almost screamed, but Sarah put her hand over my mouth. We sat there, frozen in terror, for a minute, 5 minutes, an hour. I don't know. The shadow didn't move. It was just waiting. And then, from far away, down in the living room, we heard it. 2 sharp whistles, then 1 low one. The real Mark, the all clear. The giant shadow in front of us turned its head. It growled, a low, angry sound. And then, as if it was never there, it was gone. The footsteps just stopped. We waited until we heard Mark's real footsteps on the stairs. "Guys, you up here? All clear." We ran out from behind the suitcases, sobbing. Mark's face went pale. You saw it, didn't you?" "What was that?" I cried. Mark just shook his head, pushing us toward the stairs. "That's why we have the rule," he said, his voice trembling. "It's a really old house, and something here. It hates to lose the game."